So after leaving the hospital, we're going to come to our boss's house.
Get all of the stockholders. I need to follow the paper trail.
First,
What
clues on
exactly
the
do you
table
expect to
there.
find, Jack?
Next clue's on the desk here. Gotta scroll down to activate the clue.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
So our music will cue and we will sit down for our interview. So we have 3 questions for him. We're going to ask him about the motive for fraud, and he's going to lie to us. We're going to ask him about the suburban redevelopment. He's again going to lie, and then we'll ask him about the Buckwalder case settlement, and we will doubt him. So the evidence for the 2 lies is going to be the share certificates for the motive for fraud lie, and the insurance agreement for the suburban development lie. So again, the motive for fraud is going to be the share certificates. The suburban redevelopment is going to be the insurance agreement, and the Buckwalder case settlement will be doubt. All right, after interviewing Curtis Benson, we're going to head back to California Fire and Life, back to our old workplace. Come back to our office, and the clue's going to be right on the corner of the desk here.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
We want to investigate the latitude and longitude.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
We want to check the valuation next.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
So we come to the Hall of Records, and first thing we're looking for is the directors of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, and we want to pay attention to Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
So this is pretty simple.
The lot number's 1876988. 1876988. Divided by
90,000, yes.
$1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
$20.
So now we want to head over to bookshelf U. 21st letter of the alphabet.
Let's see what this site is worth to them.
So we want to come over to 186-988.
1-8. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
So immediately brings us straight to Kelso's apartment. I hear the phone ringing. So press X to answer.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking? I appreciate the help, all of you.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
So we come into Monroe's office. First thing is a newspaper. So the first clues we're gonna find is the picture here.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Then we have the newspaper here. You can check my separate video for all the newspapers. Next, we're going to come to the corner of the desk. Saw you're there. Come on now.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
Morelli. Then we're going to come to the safe. Check the notebook first.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Check out Earl's name all over that thing. All the crooked cops. I guess check the stocks while we're here.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Crooked sons of bitches. And then we want to check the case file thing here. Criminal intelligence report on Harlan Fontaine. You can try and go that slow so you can read it if you want to.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
So, that should be all our clues.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.